Shalom, my name is Karen and I am a core member here at Beit Lechem Messianic Congregation. Today's Brit Hadashah meditation comes from the book of Matthew chapter 16, verses 20 through 28. Verse 20 opens with Yeshua revealing himself as the Messiah to his Talmudim, disciples. Yeshua urges them not to say anything, for he still must go through suffering at the hands of elders and Torah teachers, which eventually will lead to his death. But he assures them that he will be raised back to life on the third day. Kepha, Peter, when hearing this, cannot comprehend what Yeshua is saying, and therefore rebukes Yeshua by saying that his death must not happen. Yeshua responds in verse 23 by saying, "Get behind me, Satan. You are an obstacle in my path because your thinking is from a human perspective, not from God's perspective." When I read this verse, it really stopped me in my tracks. I had a hard time trying to understand why Yeshua would call Kepha Satan. But the more I meditated, the more I began to understand that it is not that Kepha was Satan, but rather because Kepha cared so deeply for Yeshua, he was unintentionally unaware that he was being like a stumbling block in Yeshua's path. I believe that Kepha was perhaps being too emotional rather than being spiritually rational, for he was not understanding that Yeshua had a mission to fulfill. Now, there are times when we may find ourselves being like Kepha, and in turn stop our loved ones or even ourselves from fulfilling our roles on earth. Each one of us were put on this earth to fulfill our mission. And when we start thinking from God's perspective, we can start to live our life the way it was intended to be. Verse 27 says, "For the Son of Man will come in his Father's glory with his angels, and then he will repay everyone according to his conduct." I pray that we can all be a helping block in each other's path, rather than being a stumbling block. Shavua Tov.